Hello big fatty folks, my name is Keej TV. Welcome back to our Manchild review. And today we're looking at another LEGO Star Wars set. Yeah, I figured it's been a wee minute. I've had this one sitting here for a good wee while. And I thought, you know, 'tis the season. Why don't I look at a wee LEGO set that means a good wee deal to me. And this is 7749 Echo Base. Or at least a chunk of Echo Base, because like, do you call the fence outside the White House the White House? This is like a good like quarter mile, half a mile outside the Echo Base. This is where they're fighting to defend Echo Base. I don't know, but semantics aside, this is a pretty cool set. This was released in 2009, so I was just the right age to get this as a birthday present from my Granny Keej gave me this. So I got some nice feelings about it. But weirdly enough, right? See, when I got this, right, I thought Granny Keej, she was up there in the fucking eBay auctions. I thought she was going mad style, finding me old school Lego Star Wars sets in the 90s with that box art there. Look at that. That's an old kind of vintage look for it, right? And that's crazy to me in this kind of day of like remakes and nostalgia and appealing to Gen Z kids, right? Because this was just a nice, quaint little thing celebrating 10 years of Lego Star Wars. And I didn't do it because like all of the kids who had Lego Star Wars had necessarily grown up with it. This isn't like a remake of a set or anything. This is, oh yeah, there's a logo there. I missed that there, sorry. Yeah, 1999, 2009, 10-year anniversary. That's crazy to me how it was just, well, obviously it's a product and it's not like celebrating anything like too sincere, but that's crazy to me because it's just celebrating a little personal milestone that these Lego guys had. And it's not like trying to appeal to you to like try and get you to buy a thing because you remembered it. Well, obviously it is because this is a remake of a movie from the 80s, but I keep contradicting myself in these videos. No, I think this is a pretty cool set. Very much as a play set. It's not like a collector's thing for anyone who's grown up. This is for the kids, you know. You can send this wee guy flying, you get the Tauntaun. Big fan of the Tauntaun, we'll get to him. You can put this guy inside the turret for some reason, like fucking Star Wars Battlefront 2. Flick fire missiles, my beloved. Yeah, this is just, oh well, jeez. With the price tag still there. Yeah, this is kind of an anomaly the way I'm talking about it here. It's just a sincere celebration of 10 years of Lego Star Wars. And I think that's crazy in retrospect, especially now that we are in the 20th anniversary. No, yeah, the 25th, excuse me. 20th was a couple of years ago. We were in the 25th anniversary of Lego Star Wars, and they had that whole line where they would put like special anniversary minifigures who varied in quality and selection, whatever. That's not what this is about. It's just kind of crazy comparing that to this, where they just went, okay, we'll just do the classic style because why not, right? And that's very interesting to me. That's very interesting as I open up this set, which has been sealed for, what is that? 15 years now? Yeah, jeez. It's nice opening this set up again. I remember really enjoying this one when I was a wee babby. I thought the Tauntaun was cool as fuck. Oh, a few bags here. Nothing too crazy. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful old instruction manual. Sometimes it's the wee things, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. What the fuck? Holy. Oh, what the fuck? Guys, we've got a wee guest. Who's this? That's the first time that's ever happened. I've never seen a little bug in here. Wee pill bug. Is that like a baby pill bug? Alright, okay, give me a little second while I escort our guest out. Hold on. Excuse me, sorry, yeah, just when you think Keej TV can't hit a new low, the Manchild's review set has been infested by bugs. Fuck me. I just wanted to point out Tauntaun here and his special little bag. Big fan of him. Also, this little bendy wire that's like the big kind of power cord for the turret. This has been immaculately preserved for like, what, 15 years. This thing feels new. Well, I mean, it is new out of the box, but like, I'm really surprised this hasn't bent or been like fucked up over the years. So that's pretty cool, right? Let me try and build this. You are kidding me. This is the second time this has happened in one of these reviews. I tried to clip in this gun that just fucking flew off. That sounded like a bullet ricocheting. Oh my god, see this old red brown plastic they had at fucking Lego in the 2000s? Wow. Yeah, definitely 15 years old, this set. Jeez, the other one was 2010. This stuff is This stuff's fucking crumbling, jeez. Alright, whew. Oh, surprisingly complicated for a wee build like that. All these wee bits and pieces going up. But it still has that kind of classic Lego Star Wars charm. This chunk of Echo base. Hold on, let me get all this stuff out of the way. Yeah, it was nice reliving a few memories, building that. A lot of memories I've kind of forgotten over the years because it's been so long. Just how this set that I thought was relatively simple actually has a wee bit going on. You know, the wee porthole you can hide this guy up in, the bit that opens up here. And I've got a weird funny story with that actually, because I remember, right, I thought this was cool as a kid. You know, it's like Battlefront 2, you can store your little guy in there. I always wanted Battlefront 2 growing up. Only really got to play as a teenager, which was a weird experience. I suppose that's kind of in the theme of these Manchild reviews. But yeah, I remember I was like, oh wow, you can fit a minifigure in there, right? Well, just about, with this guy's gun sticking out. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool if this was like a cloning chamber where Palpatine came back or some bullshit, I thought as a kid. Because, you know how you are as a Wayne, you're always trying to come up with daft things for your guys to do, right? And that's funny because I'd never read any of those books where he fucking comes back and there's like an evil clone or look or whatever the hell. What's his face? Grand Admiral Thrawn demanding to be taken seriously by people. And you know, I never read any of that. It was just a child coming up with a silly idea because it meant more fun at playtime, right? And that's crazy to me because, you know, how many years later? 10 years later, actually, yeah, 2019. And I've never even saw this film, The Rise of Skywalker. It's crazy how they would bring that back as a serious bit of screenwriting and say, J.J. Abrams, you need to direct this in like a year's time. Fucking go for it. That says something about the state of Star Wars 10 years after this relatively innocuous, simple little set came out. But that's not to say the spark still wasn't there. Look at this set. This is, you know, you get a little flick fire missiles. Let me see if I can shoot these off. Fucking kill the Tauntaun. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Let me. This might be a work in process. Let me see if I can. You're not gonna do anything? Yeah, fuck you too. I still think, despite failing missile launchers, despite you know, Hollywood crumbling in itself, money being so weird and fucking the root of all evil of these kind of franchise projects, I still think the spark is there. Yeah, you know, wee things. Looking at how this guy has a power cord for his big machine gun, little details in the movie, which is funny because this is not too far off from the one I was looking at in the, I think, I can't tell if it was a short or a proper Manchild review. One of those sets with the big snowtrooper like cannon things, you know. Get another snowtrooper here just because modern day Lego, you would only get one snowtrooper, let's not lie. What was this back in the day? 30 quid, 25 quid, something like that, and you get what? 1, 2, 3, 5 minifigures. I tell you, you don't see that nowadays. Talking about money being the root of all evil. Jeez, yeah. You get a little lump of snow, as you always tend to do in these half sets. You get a big cool turret where you can resurrect Palpatine, apparently. This bit comes up, and I'm wondering, could you shove this guy in here? I can't remember. Let's see. Yes, you can. There he is. That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, you could have this guy shooting down snowtroopers trying to get in there. Oh, fuck, I'm dead. Speaking of snowtroopers, as always, love this little kind of classic design, which is weird because they could have like just made this look like the like 90s, like kind of classic early 2000s snowtroopers. But these are the modern design. A year later, they would put these in the battle pack, I'm pretty sure. I think that was the 2010 battle pack with the snowtroopers. So it's not as if they, you know, they put like the little smiley faces on the Rebel guys to emulate that kind of classic, weird little Lego people kind of look from, you know, the Rebel guys. And that's fair because that looks funny and charming. But it's not as if they solely relied on nostalgia from a decade ago in the 90s. Like, these are updated characters. And if you want to hear me talk about the Rebel fashion kind of opinion this time, because I always do, even though no one asks, but fuck you, this is my own show. Yeah, I think this is a decent look from, you know, the goggles come down. They got that nice kind of splash of, what would you call that, kind of tan. You get the snow kind of looking on, the greys and the whites. I think this is a decent look for them. I think they look better in that battle pack, but hey, you know, I'm not judging too harshly. It's not as if they've got modern Rebel gear where it's just shit they throw in a bunch of extras for Rogue One or whatever. This, again, this is a good look for them. Quite swag, quite swag. I cannot, you know, so I gotta catch him a break sometime, right? The rebels sometimes have swag. You know, the snowtroopers, they'll always be charming, these little charming grunts. Han with his big tauntaun, big fan of this. This is this is a look for him, right? First of all, I haven't had this tauntaun. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The piece breaking. Whatever. We live with that because I haven't had this complete tauntaun in years. I remember he just fell. You know how it is as a kid. He just fell to pieces, and I only had like no horns, no whatever the kind of leash is, no whatever that is, the saddle, right? Just have his arms, and that's all I had, right? And I would put snowtroopers on it, have them run about, have rebels run about them. That guy, I have no clue where that piece is now, but I'm very happy to get a complete tauntaun now, right? And you maybe were wondering, Mr. Jack Keej TV, I thought you didn't give a shit about the little details in Star Wars. I thought you could mature to the point where you don't care about Wikipedia, whatever the fuck, right? And I think, yeah, fair enough. I think that's a part of growing up, right? But you can't make me forget the tauntaun, right? This guy, he's weird for a purpose, right? You know how it is going into filmmaking. You need a purpose for all these things. You need a, even if it's just a silly little fun thing. Why is the reason it's fun? You know, you can always analyze these things. Filmmaking class 101, right? And I like the tauntaun here because, you know, it's the ice planet Hoth. How are the rebels going to get about without being detected in their big, like, mobile speeders or whatever the fuck? And the design team, they say, why don't we give them these big, weird horse llama things that they ride about on, and then Luke gets frostbite, and Han has to slice this motherfucker open and put him inside there. And that's so weird, and, like, I guess relevant to the plot. This guy, I remember him. I remember Tauntauns. I don't remember what that big weird creature outside Mos Eisley getting a drink is. I don't know what the big, what is it? The what's the thing that Obi-Wan rides in fucking the episode 3? Whatever. I don't know what those things are, right? But the Tauntaun here, I remember him. I remember his sacrifice. I remember his service. I remember Han and his wee South Park parka. Right, is that why it's called South Park? I just realised. You've got him round about in it. He's going into battle, right? Fucking stay there if you want. That is why we respect the Tauntaun here, right? That is why we are here respecting the Lego Tauntaun. We are respecting the fact that he's a solid molded piece of a few extras and is not just a shitty brick built one that they do in the new builds, right? We respect the Tauntaun. And in this house, he's a hero. He defend Hoth against the fucking the snowtroopers here, the stormtroopers, the big evil AT-ATs. He's out here in Echo Base at the front lines riding about going, yeah, right? And when I pass from this mortal realm, I hope I will be reunited with that one Tauntaun that get absolutely slaughtered by Han so Luke could hide beside him because he was too cold, right? Anyways, yeah, I think this is quite a nice wee set. Very interesting, just the way it adds new things while semi-referencing the past, which is, of course, in this show, we like to talk about comparing it to modern day, how we go about things. I think that's quite cool to kind of think about what things worked back then, if they should continue to be around now, and is it worth it to bring things back from the past, etc., etc. All those questions relating to children's toys, not many people think about these days, but you know, talking about media in general, it bleeds into that. It bleeds into storytelling, the way, for instance, we do animation, etc., etc. I think that's quite important. But all the while, we can have fun with this one Rebel Trooper. Hold on. Just, what do you can do? Do you, like, put his leg like that so he goes fucking flying? Hold on. I'm playing my toys. Give me a second, guys. Pause the review. Yeah, you do that. You know, we ask these kind of semi-serious questions while at the same time doing this. Oh, fuck. Oh, I've been blasted by AT-AT. Oh, I'm dead, right? You know, we do a little trolling. We have a little bit of fun while asking serious questions about the nature of design and media and how plastic will probably be the end of the earth. Yeah. So enjoy Lego while it lasts. Maybe invest in a few older sets if you've been meaning to pick them up. And enjoy the good times. But other than that, my name is Keej TV, thinking about how time goes by way quicker than it should be, having an existential crisis on this Manchild review as always. And if you've enjoyed, leave a comment because no one fucking leaves comments. And sometimes I feel like Oh, I figured out the missiles, by the way. Let me just, yeah. Way.